It actually happened. After like 3 years, we finally have the answer to who this mysterious Sonic character is. Hey, what's up everyone, it's SpeedSuperSonic bringing us another video. In this video, we have a pretty big one. We're doing a news/reaction video because a new TailsTube is dropped where they officially reveal the character that so many fans have been wondering about. Have you ever wondered what this character in the background of Sonic Movie 3 was? I'm sure. Or this character that's popped up in the background of various TailsTubes. From being included with all of the Sonic Unleashed NPCs, to being on a book, having a new name of Professor Victoria, we have long wondered who the heck this character is. There's been theories. Is this a character that's going to appear in a new game? Is it just an exclusive TailsTube thing? Who is Professor Victoria? Well, we finally have the answers because today, Sega has officially uploaded to the Sonic the Hedgehog social media pages a brand new TailsTube revealing Professor Victoria herself. So, without any further ado, we're going to watch the TailsTube, react to it together, and then break down all the details about who this character is and what they mean to the Sonic the Hedgehog universe. So, without any further ado, let's dive into it.
Hello everyone,
Alright.
and welcome to our very first episode of TailsTube on the road.
Today
I'm coming to
Alright, so they
live
threw in
on
Professor
location
Pickles'
from inside
place.
the prestigious Begonia University.
Nice.
So many brilliant
Okay, I
scholars
love
have
this.
walked these
Big
hallowed
Unleashed fan,
halls,
so this is huge.
including today's very special guest.
Bring her in.
Everyone, please welcome a personal intellectual hero of
There we
mine,
go.
Professor Victoria.
Alright. Oh, there's Orbot.
Excuse me, who are you?
I should be asking you the same question.
No, you shouldn't. This is my
I'm a
office.
fan of
Oh,
Orbot and
a fellow
Cubot.
professor. How do you do?
I'm so sorry about this. He is not
Give us
another
the juice,
professor.
please.
He's just one of Eggman's lackeys.
I'm waiting.
How unfortunate.
Who are
Can you? Make
you?
him leave?
Not usually.
It's so good to have a meeting of the minds with my fellow intellectuals. Conversations around the lair can be so
I
tiresome.
like that.
Let's just continue on. Maybe he'll get bored and leave.
Don't count
I've
on
always
it.
liked how TailsTube is like in
As
the
I
art
was
style
saying,
of Sonic channel.
Everyone, please welcome genius archaeologist and
Yes,
historian,
thank you.
Professor Victoria.
Oh, you're too kind,
All right.
Miles. And please,
Who are you?
call
Where you
me
from?
Tori. But honestly, it's my pleasure to be on your show. I'm a bit of a fan of yours as well.
This is the
Okay,
greatest
let's
day of
move on
my
with the
life.
pleasantries.
Pretty average.
We're like a
for
minute
me.
and a half in. Come on, please.
Perhaps you'd like to continue our earlier conversation about ancient civilizations.
Yes,
Okay, there we go.
of course.
This is gonna be fun.
Let's begin
Give us some
at
lore.
the dawn of recorded history.
There we go.
With the first great civilization. We know almost nothing of these ancient beings. I would give anything to know who they were and what their technology
All right,
could
so she
do.
definitely doesn't have any
Well,
ties to
you're in
Frontiers.
luck, because I was part of an adventure that...
Oh, those guys. Turns out they were a bunch of watery aliens from another world. They
There
came
we
to
go.
Earth to escape space boogeymen and preserve their souls inside a
One
digital
of my favorite
dimension.
features of the
But
or
a couple of
aspects
them
to the
stuck
story
around
of.
and eventually turned into these little water
Yeah,
babies.
there they are.
Aren't
Yeah, I
they
love that
so
part of
cute?
Frontiers.
What the?
Technically, he's got the basic facts right. Not the way I would have explained it, but...
Miles? This could revolutionize our understanding of life on Earth and in the cosmos. Oh, please tell me you documented everything thoroughly.
Well, see, I was stuck in a digitized state.
Yeah, you
and
could have at least took some mental
kinda
notes.
Lost access to the ancient databases.
Okay.
So the
All right,
basis for
Tails.
your claims.
Just trust him, bro.
Let's move on.
I need her to
shall
talk
we?
about herself more. Like,
Morning
who are
history.
you? Like,
Tens of
you
thousands
gotta
of
give us
years
some
later,
details.
The second great civilization arose.
All right.
They were known as the Gaians, and they constructed
All right, there we go.
massive temples
Unleash lore.
all around the globe. And yet, the
There it
cultures
is.
that live around them
So
today
cool.
remember precious
I
little
hope we can
about
return
them.
to like more
To
Gaia
think such a
and
vast
stuff
empire
in
could be
future
lost
games.
to the sands of time.
And to the core of the planet.
Does he have a mute button?
No, actually, like, get him to
He's
stop talking because, like,
technically right.
I'm still waiting for some
Indeed.
details on her herself.
Sonic and
Like,
this
we've waited
little
so long.
puppy guy used them to combine into a giant stone beast
Puppy
and
guy.
defeat a big squid
I like the
monster
little art
with
that they're
100
putting
eyeballs.
on here. It's very cute.
Did. And then they all sunk into the core of the Earth. It was epic. But,
It was
but I'll be
epic.
back
Oh,
in, like, 10,000 years, give or take.
Miles, I know you go on wondrous, memorable adventures and see fantastic things, but what you're claiming, and I'm being kind here, stretches credulity.
But it really happened. If you'll please
Yeah.
just take a look at the screen, you'll...
Well now, this has been very cute, but I am late for my lecture. We'll continue this
That's
another
it?
time.
No.
Take care,
Come
Miles.
on.
Oh,
There's
Orbot,
under a
what
minute
have
left.
you done?
Oh,
Professor.
please, come back.
Please wait. I'm not affiliated with him.
Is that really it?
And
She's just a
what's the
professor?
lesson we've
That's what we've
learned
been
today,
waiting for?
Tails?
That Spagonia University needs better security.
Perhaps. I was thinking, don't hang up on Orbot when he calls you on New Year's Day.
This
That's what this
the
is all
revenge.
about.
Okay,
My
it's
brilliant
revenge.
revenge scheme is complete. Ha ha! I'm away.
That's cute, I guess.
Well, that was an episode for the history books. I better hit the road before this day gets any more embarrassing. Next
Probably.
time, I think I'll head somewhere a little more low-key. I hope to see you when I get there.
And I hope
Until
to hear
then,
more about-
safe travels.
Thank you, but I hope to hear more about Professor Victoria because, oh my gosh. All in all, what did I think of that? Was that worth the 3-year wait? No. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that we're going to see more Professor Victoria in the future. So much of the hype that's been built up for this character has really just been a TailsTube thing. They've been really waiting to save her for a certain point to introduce her into the story, find some kind of place for her in the universe. And it seems like simply what she is an historian, an archaeologist, a professor, and that's perfectly fine. There's no issues with that. I wasn't expecting for this character to be some lore-breaking, like super powerful person that's going to play a big role in the future of Sonic. Just look at the main core of Sonic characters. She doesn't necessarily fit in. She very much so is what she is described as, and that's very cool. Coming off of, you know, a lot of the stuff with that Sonic timeline that recently dropped by Sega, it's not as cool, quote-unquote, as it could have been because we've already kind of dove so much into the quote-unquote ancient history of Sonic the Hedgehog. So we've been talking about the Gaians, we've been talking about the Sonic Frontiers lore and stuff like that, and there's a lot of really cool aspects to that, and I think TailsTube adds a lot of really fun stuff in there when it comes to like the drawings and things like that. But I don't know, I feel like as much curiosity and hype that there's been in the fan base about Professor Victoria, I think more than her just simply showing up and getting an answer in terms of like, oh yeah, she's a professor, which by the name that was on the book earlier, we kind of could have assumed. I think that they could have provided a lot more answers and a lot more, you know, lore behind her than simply what we got. I think a lot of people would have liked to know more about her as a character rather than her just teaching us about Sonic facts, which if we're being real, if you're watching TailsTube, chances are like at least like 75% of the people watching TailsTube like know about the Gaians. They know about the Sonic Frontiers stuff that went on with like the Coco and all of that stuff and how that translates into like Chao and Chaos beings and everything like that. It's cool, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that TailsTube exists and I think it's cute. And let's also remember that TailsTube isn't also some big thing in the Sonic lore universe. It's really just a cute little thing that Sega does on their YouTube channel every now and then, and it's perfectly fine. TailsTubes aren't necessarily, you know, going to be these big pieces of Sonic things that you have to wait for. That's why you don't really see it covered too much when a new one drops. But I don't know, I feel like, once again, like where I stand on it, with a character like Professor Victoria, if you're going to dive into a character like that people have been waiting literally years to know about, you gotta give people a little more than what they just gave us. It's cool, I still appreciate it, I hope we can see more of her in the future and we can learn more about her. Maybe it's gonna continue to be a bit of a slow burn with the character and there's gonna be some interesting things revealed in the future, but regardless, very happy that the character is finally here and presented in a spotlight, given a voice, giving a connection to the universe in some way. So I'm happy with that. But guys, that is all that we have to talk about today. I have another video coming to you guys tomorrow talking about some fun stuff for the Sonic movie universe, but I wanted to go over this because I know this has been something that people have been waiting for so long, so I wanted to dive into it. This is where I pass it off to you and ask what you think of this TailsTube and Professor Victoria. Was this satisfying to you, or would you like to know more about her? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media links on my Twitter and Instagram in the description below. You can follow those behind the scenes of my life, future content, and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure that you're subscribed. This is the #1 destination in YouTube for all things Sonic. Whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comics, merchandise, and more, we talk about it all. Like I said, new video coming to you guys tomorrow, and so many other awesome videos are on the way. Also going to be relaunching my other channel very soon, so stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
And be right by the motherfucking seaside, dog. Everything I see, I got a dream. I thought these leaves would go and take me out the dark. I know everything I wanted to far away. Yeah.